Daijao, welcome to today's video. Today we will be walking at Zhishanyan Cultural and Historical Park right outside of the Shilin MRT area. Without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, everybody. Today's area is just south of the Shilin MRT station. It's a short 20-minute walk to the Zhishanyan Cultural and Historic Park. Along the way, there are some city views. There's also a river that runs through with a linear park. We may be able to see some glimpses of it as well. And over here to my right is Junchek's summer home, and it's also a tourist destination as well. Alright guys, before we get too far into the video, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, really helps out the channel. Make sure you leave those comments as well. I really like hearing from you guys. Also, time and temperature check. It is 10 minutes to 12. It's approximately 90 degrees with a heat index of a little over 100, and definitely feels like it. There's also a couple other parks in the area. There's one here across the street. It's got some play areas for the kids, some sculptures. It's pretty nice. Little bit of tidbit information. The Zhishanyan Cultural and Historic Park also features the Zhishanyan Temple. We'll take some time to explore it as well. And it also has a like a flower garden supposedly, so let's see if we can't find that as well. If you keep heading south on this road, you'll head into Yami Mountain, which is a very popular, I believe, national park here outside of Taipei. It's great for hiking and camping and things of that nature. now they're one of the local community parks in the area. If anybody knows what this says, Lions International, looks like they sponsored this sculpture. Interesting. A couple other little pagodas and lions up over here. Some nice looking flower sculptures as well. If you guys know anything about the park, leave it in the comments. See the mountains off in the background there. I'll tell you guys, it's definitely hot. I am already sweating like no tomorrow. Need some bricks? Get your bricks here. Have a nice little community park here as well. Guys, I have to tell you, I think going forward, any more of these walking videos will have to be done in the early evening or at nighttime. The heat is brutal right now. Start getting some great views of the mountains in the background there. All right, guys, down here is that linear park I spoke about. We're going to take it back over, pick up the road that we need to do, cross over the river, and then pick up the historical park. Whew, some much needed shade, guys. I think I've mentioned in some of the earlier videos, even though Taipei and its surrounding area is home to a population of like 7 to 8 million, they really treasure their natural spaces and their natural areas, and they squeeze them in wherever they can. So in this case here, there's a small river, may even be a flood control river, and they've created a linear park to go along with it. They give you a lot of access points, get on and off. They're well taken care of, even if they're just a natural park like this. So they're everywhere, and it's one of the great things about Taipei. You can be in a big urban city and still enjoy the outdoors and get away from it. It's very peaceful right now, very quiet. You can hear the birds. So I'm going to shut up and let's enjoy the sights of this linear park.
们陆地那家叫。
We're going to be crossing this bridge here in the background, and the Zhishanyan Cultural and Historic Park is back in those grove of trees that you see back right through here. So let's go. We did take a little bit of a longer route. The road that you see here does connect back into the roadway first started heading south on, so you could just hang a left and go directly to the Memorial Park without, or the historical park, without coming down and picking up the historical trail. Some more directional signs. Also, this trail, like a lot of the parks, are lined with outdoor fitness equipment. These are usually body activated equipment. Allows you to do some different exercises as you walk as well. You can see them back over here. Here's a map of the park system on here. It's a pretty good sized linear park. You can see it goes along there. We're going to head up, cross over the road, and head over to the Zhishanyan Historical Cultural Park. That's the linear park that we walked along. This is the waterway. Pretty sure this is part of a flood control area. In case they have some heavy rains come out of the mountains, they can control the water into the city. And there is a park on both sides of the river. this has any significance, guys, let me know. The park does have multiple entrances. This entrance here starts out with a stair climb bringing you up to the park. It's got an elevation. It does look like it has a bit of a nature path as well around the outside here. Maybe we'll check that out real quick. Look at this rock outcrop, pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is just an alternate way up to the top of the park without taking the stairs, or it leads to something else entirely. It does lead to a small shrine. They're burning some incense here for the gods. Here's another gentleman praying.
Oh.
Ni hao.
Oh, you also. Yeah.
These rocks are really cool. So far, it's even cooler than I thought it was going to be. Just thought it was going to be a general type of park, but this trail system through the woods, it's just beautiful. Gaining elevation, all this natural tree area. You can't believe you're in the middle of a huge 8 million city with all this nature right here. You guys know what this says? Let me know in the comments. It looks like the pathway moves up through there too. You can see it going through the trees. I'm not sure if this is the same path or an alternate path. It looks like we can go in either direction. This looks like it takes you around. We're going to continue up to the top. This elevated walkway is right on the side of the cliff, all intertwined with these big rocks that you see here. All the nature working our way up to the top. I think this is just a little connector. It's going to take us to the main part of the park. All right, that works you up right up to the top. You can bypass the stairs and just work your way up. If you do go to your left and follow around, just make your first left and that'll take you up to the elevation. You got more pathways and pagodas up here. It's a really nice park, guys. Definitely could spend the afternoon here. You could do a little picnicking as well. Looks like I got some more picnic areas right over here. A lot of beautiful old growth trees. Here's another little praying area. You have an area where you can burn some incense right over here. Looks like you have another important god to pray here. Folks, if you know who this god is, let me know in the comments. Some kind of memorial back here. If you guys know what that says or means, let me know again in the comments. Park definitely has a nature trail feel to it. It is, like, I can't get over how beautiful it is, how peaceful. think this will lead to the temple. The main temple. This is really cool. Look at the dragon work. These folks are Burman paper money. This is to provide for the gods and good luck. Looks like they're doing some renovations, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure if you can pick this up on camera, but the details of the entrance to this temple is simply amazing. What do you think, guys? Is this amazing looking or what? Let's go check out the inside. Alrighty guys, that was the temple. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's absolutely gorgeous, has multiple gods to pray to. Looks to be very popular with the locals as well. We're going to continue exploring the grounds of the historic park. And that's right, folks, I don't have a clue which direction I'm going in. So we're just going to pick away and hopefully it leads us to somewhere cool. Might not be able to tell, but the city's right outside. Right over here you can see some of the buildings in the area. This park is oasis right in the middle of the urban area. Alrighty folks, I have a doctor's appointment to get to, so we're gonna try to work our way out to the street back to where we started from. They look like they're lost like me. I believe this set of stairs will take me down to the street level. Then I can figure out where I'm at. It's a pretty aggressive set of stairs, taking it out of this mountain ridge down to the ground level. It's not a super high elevation gain, but it's probably a couple hundred meters. This looks like a wrapping around to the entrance of one of the temples down on the street level. This garden was originally an ammunition depot for the Military Intelligence Bureau. After being released by the Ministry of National Defense in 2002, it was renovated and the buildings and gardens were transformed into an educational display and leisure place. Today, the Zhishanyan Cultural and Ecological Garden is run by the Zhishanyan Administrative Office of the Wild Bird Society of Taipei under the authorization of the Cultural Affairs Department. It formally opened on December 31st, 2005. So we didn't get to see, but there are some other exhibitions on here. You have an exhibition room, you have a original type cottage, there's an ecological pond, there is a wild bird rehabilitation center here, there's an archaeology site here as well. Environmental education, nature experience. Looks like they have some tour guides and rope adventures, corporate events, DIY crafts. This is definitely something you can come spend the whole day here. It's open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's closed every Monday and Chinese New Year and holidays. There are, to certain sections, some admission charges. That's probably once you get into the ecological center itself. So hopefully, guys, that helped you out. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Give the video a thumbs up. Share with your friends. Dai Jiao Zai Jian. Dai Jiao Zai Jian.